Right, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know, I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. We got Pete with us, Mr. HIPPOS. This is our first therapy session after releasing my woes to the world, so thank you very much to everyone that's got on board with that and sent me messages, DMs, whatever. Thank you very much, really appreciate it. There's hundreds and hundreds of them, so I haven't got back to everyone. I will try my best. But here we are, therapy. First run of the CRF250 rally in over a year. Last time I rode this happened. Trying to get the wrong gear there. Mother. Oh, that's one bust rest. Oh. That's a deep hole. Don't go through there. What is it? Oh. Oh, that's one bust stand. Come off well good. Yeah, I did. Oh. Did you put the hazards on? Or did you put them when you came off? It's a self hazarding, but I think I broke my hand. And then I took it out for a shakedown run about a month ago. Then this happened. Right, let's drop this down a little bit. No, the valve's gone. No, you donut. Right, I've got to pump that up. The valve's just pushed through. I just touched that and the valve's fallen through, so my tubeless system's already, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. We've got an emergency kit here. Oh dear. It's completely flat now because the valve's gone through. But today we're out, new tyres, new rear shock, handlebars are in the wrong position, the whole ergonomics of it is completely, but we're going to have a go anyway. It's only going to be an easy, gentle one because I haven't been out for a year. I don't think Pete's been out for, God, since the early summer. So we're basically noobs again. I mean, we ride like noobs anyway. But anyway, let's crack on with this video. Go and have a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of therapy. And it's Halloween soon. Right, as I said, handlebar's still a little bit bent. We're all good. Drop the pressures in the tyres. We're a little bit flat at the back, not so flat on the front. I want to try and avoid some pinch flats on the front. But the rear, I've got a tubeless system now, so I can run that quite low on the back. As I said, I have come out and experimented before. I just wanted to give it a little bit of a go, but it all went a little bit Pete-tong. Yeah, the handlebars are very nice for sitting down, but for standing up, they're a little bit too far back for my liking. Puts me a little bit unbalanced, which is not good for my skill level. Not only is my mind unbalanced, the body is as well. So as I said, we're going to take it easy today, have a little bit of a chilled out ride, relax. Hopefully, I'm not going to say it because I'll jinx myself, but you know what I mean. Oh, too tall for this. Ouch. A little bit overgrown. Pete's off. He's done a runner. Oh, chalk. We don't like chalk. Chalk in the wet. It's like ice. Let's dive over this side. No, let's dive over this side. No, no, I'm not going to do it again. This side's a little bit less greasy, let's say. Oh dear, face full of mush. Once again, up front, Mr. HIPPOS Pete. If you're not subscribed to his channel, I should leave a link to that downstairs in the descriptions box. Go and do that. Go and give him a little bit of a follow. Give him a little bit of a tickle on his channel. I've had quite a bit of rain overnight. Quite a bit. It's been very windy, very rainy, so I'm expecting puddles. They said it's going to rain today as well. Hopefully that won't be too bad, but I am expecting puddles and maybe the odd tree down. You never know. As I said before, just at the beginning now, just touched on it. This is the first time out after I released the video on the men's mental health, and I sat contemplating doing that video for ages. I didn't know whether to do it or not, didn't know what the response would be, but I kind of just needed to do it to get shit off my chest, and I'm glad I did. Thank you very much for the response. I really appreciate it. Those of you that have messaged me, DM'd me, left good messages in the comments, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Hopefully there's nothing. You're never sure where these puddles go. Well, you know where they go. They go up the other side, but as the beginning of the video showed, I'm not running into puddles anymore. Anyway, back to where I was, thanking you guys. I know it sounds cliche, but without your support it would have been a lot darker, let's just say that. But we're on the right side, we're out, we're having motorcycle therapy, and that's the main thing. We are getting over it. For those of you that said my video, oh dear, for those of you that said my video helped you, that in itself is a little bit of therapy back to me. So for you guys to come on board and admit it to me as well that you're struggling. All good, all good. Yeah, quite a few of you have said you're going through similar things, and it's good to talk about it. It makes you feel like you're not alone. So keep positive, people, keep positive. I'm going to do my best to keep positive. Obviously there's going to be, well, that looks very, very dangerous. Imagine running into the front of that. Woohoo! That's going to sting. Anyway, where was I? Keep positive. As I said, I'm going to try my best to keep positive. Obviously I'm going to have some low moments. That just goes with life, but hopefully they won't dip me down back to where I was. We're going to go out and enjoy ourselves as much as possible. We're going to do more of this. Get out, get dirty, have some fun, clear the mind, and have some good times. Car leaves, chalk and stones. Downhill, what more could you want for your first lane back? Cheers, Pete. I forgot how much I hate this lane. Just use the engine braking, roll down, cover that back brake. I should have turned the ABS off. Woo! God, if you're watching this, yes, I really am going this slow. God, it's amazing how little confidence I've got. Hopefully that'll come back by the end of the day. Oh, I missed this. Still got no skills, but I missed this. Because I haven't been down here for well over a year, you're never sure how deep these, oh God, muddy puddles are. Yeah, we're through, trust me, trust my skills. Whee! Oh yeah, in case you've missed that, there'll be a few of those as well. A few whees and woohoos and all sorts of weird sounds where it almost goes wrong. Oh, oh, oh. Whee! See? That generally dictates that I've had an unusual movement, and I don't mean down there, I mean of the front tyre. What I have noticed early doors is I've changed the rear suspension on this. You might have seen the videos of my professional outfit of how I change stuff and do garage work, but it has made a huge difference on the rear end. It doesn't sag down and sit down as much as it did, especially with my weight on it. I've got a little bit more control over the back end, and it feels nice. But now I'm riding it with this new rear suspension, I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and sort the front out. I kind of knew I was going to have to do it, so it's not the end of the world. It's just my laziness stopped me. Right, ABS is now off. I'm finding with the harsher suspension at the back, it's kind of flicking the back up and the front's absorbing it more. Right. Whoa. Yep, that's as deep as I remember it. This time I've got Pete to follow, so I can judge how deep things are. Oh. And being tall as well, I've got to sit down on a lot of this, otherwise I'll knock myself out. It's nice to get my mojo back. Nice to have Pete as a marker as well. This is definitely a lane where you keep your toes in. It's got a nickname, toe breaker lane. So if you ride with your toes out, don't do it on something like this. It's going to get painful. Ah, no. What did I come down here for? Right, let's go back up here. Should think about these things. There you go, that's a bit easier. I think the last 3 times I've been up here, I've got sucked into that. Make a lane for tall people. What's wrong with you, nature? God, I'm so unfit. Boy, crash helmet's certainly going to have a few scratches on it. Better than me face though, better than me face. Rocky Balboa. Wait. Oh, this is the one where me and Chopsy got stuck because we're too tall. Showing up my complete lack of skill here. Oh, what's going on here? Let me move. Cheers for that, Pete. I'll go this way. Huh?
I'm never going to get on it this side.
So I'm not filming this.
Are you not?
No, I am. Definitely I am. You branching out, Pete?
What's that?
I said, you branching out? I've got to get a shit joke in every now and again. Were you this bad at camouflage in the military?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got my non-breathable waterproof sweatbox fitness jacket on. Probably lose about 3 stone by the end of this. It's not a bad thing. I could do with it. Do you know what? I'm getting flies in my eyes. Do you know why I'm getting flies in my eyes? Because I didn't put my goggles on, you div. Oh, welcome to amateur off-roading. Oh, told you it was amateur. Oh, my front's in a bloody ditch now. There we go. We got there in the end. Oh, this is very slimy, to say the least. It's very, oh dear, squidgy, that's the word. Because the surface keeps changing, you kind of get used to the feel when it's stony, then it's quite solid, and it goes really soft. And when you transition, it throws you a little bit off, especially when you've got the skill of, I don't know, me, or lack of. Oh yeah, whoa, hey. Oh, plod through, come on, plod through, son. Oh, hey. Certainly not going to be clean after this one. Let's have a little sit down for this section. Chill out. Oh. I seem to be getting the mojo back, the feeling. That feeling of the bike moving under you is becoming a little bit more natural as the day goes on. We got there! Don't leave me hanging, it's embarrassing on video. Right, do a left, see. Oh, didn't you? Oh, you got your peripheral vision. Oh yeah, it's camouflaged. Actually, no one can see my hands. No hands. No hands. I'm doing this no-handed. Oh, downhill again. God, I am proper all over the place. Problem with being tall is you've got to keep ducking down, and as soon as you duck down, you kind of lose the track. I'm full of excuses. I have changed the front sprocket, so we've got a little bit more torque, but it's still not a wheelie machine, and I have no skills when it comes to wheeling. That's one thing I want to learn off-roading, is a little bit of wheelie technique, because that'll be wheelie handy. See what I did there? Oh Jesus, pace full. Oh. Fucking hell. Did you see that?
No camera though, sorry.
My foot peg dug in.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think you see it caught my brake lever.
Yeah. Has it bent out?
Doesn't make any difference. But yeah, I saw that and I see that tree sticking out.
Yeah, it kind of makes you not
I thought I don't care if I fall off, but I'm not impaling myself. I got a bit cocky there, I think, that's what it was. I thought, yeah, I'll just jump down that one.
Yeah, tree. Yeah, covered in mud.
Well, couldn't see the bloody ruts. From when it goes dark, you can't see the bloody holes. Right, get back into being relaxed, mate. Get back into being relaxed. Fine line between death and glory on this one. Fucking chalk. This is a foot down paddle job. If I stand up, it's a bloody long way to go down. And I don't want to put too much weight over that front end. All makes sense in my mind. Luckily it's not as wet at the moment. It's wetter at the bottom, obviously, because water goes down because of gravity. There you go, science lesson. Oh, my arms. That's a pillbox from the Second World War. Got to watch the roots as well. They're very slippery too. Mudfest. This one, if I remember correctly, has a very, very deep puddle in it. But the beauty of today is I've got my depth gauge up front called Pete. We've obviously had some rain up here because we've got a bit of a stream going on. I said I'll let you be my depth gauge. It's only because I haven't got my waterproof jacket on. No, I'm just lacking a bit of confidence at the moment. Give it a little bit of practice and I'll be drowning my bike in there as per usual. Yeah, I didn't fancy that one. I don't know why. I don't know why I bottled that one, but I did. I'll admit it, I bottled it. What a beautiful day to be out on a nice little jaunt out in the countryside. Really, really enjoying this. Nice to get back in the saddle of the 250 and get off the beaten track again. You alright? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not taking my clothes off this time, no?
No, leave them on, mate.
Okay, cool. I'm going left. You do it first gear. Alright, I've got to get this right. Because it is proper deep. Steamy Pete. Yeah, I kind of spun up in the middle as well. Is that your bike clean now, Pete? Look.
All good. That'll do before another year.
There you go, don't have to have a shower now. Anything to say? There's my beauty. Look how clean it is. Oh, let's just have a little walk down so they can see how fast flowing this is. I say fast flowing, it's hardly rapids, but yeah, it's proper, as you can see, sinky mush. It's like that all the way through and up there. Yeah, you tend to find the water goes over the top of the boots.
Yeah, that's right over the top of the first cold. Oh, from the leeches.
I'm not sucking any leech juice out, just letting you know. Yeah, it's very soft, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like it's deceiving, you go in it and then you start sinking.
So what you mean?
Yeah.
In the middle, it's harder.
But it's like quicksand almost. It's like you go in and you suddenly think, hold on a minute, where am I going? I'm going down. I should be going forwards. Should be going forwards, that's why it's called a forward. Oh, shut up now. I'm trying to stand on the bit that's not going to collapse. Look at that, so graceful. Right, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you very much for coming along this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to leave a comment, leave that downstairs in the comment section. Please do go and follow Mr. Hippodromes. I shall leave a link to his channel downstairs in the comment section as well, so make sure you do that. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. We like a bit of hippo every now and again. Once again, thank you very, very much to everyone that supported me and the channel through the hard times. We are now well and truly up the other side. Although I've got a load more shit to go through, we're going to do it. We are positively going to do it. I'm in a positive frame of mind now. My mindset is completely different to where it was even 2 weeks ago. So fantastic. Getting out on these bikes today, just a tonic. Pure and unadulterated fun, therapy, and just what I needed. So once again, thank you very much. So that just leaves me to say, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, do all those things that you need to do. Also hit that notification bell so you guys can get the drop on the next video. You know I love you all. Stay safe, fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead and get gone.